myself Javed Ali Khan. I will teach you 11th standard 8th chapter, that is refraction of light. So this part is important for NEET and MSCT, JEE. Minimum 1 mark or 2 marks are asked on the ray optics, and this chapter is a part of the ray optics. So light, you know some features of the light. That light is the electromagnetic induction. Electromagnetic waves, they can transmit from one place to the another place. And the speed of electromagnetic waves. Speed of electromagnetic waves that is, you know well, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. That is the maximum speed in air or in vacuum. So light is also a electromagnetic wave. Now we see only the visible light, and visible light, it has the wavelength that is 3600 angstrom unit approximately to the 7500 angstrom unit. Now for 11th standard, this angstrom unit is a new unit for you. So this angstrom unit means it is equal to 10 to the power or 1 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So you can imagine 10 to the power minus 10. That means this is very low wavelength. Now after that, our first point is, that is, when a wave is moves from one medium, then its direction is in a straight line. But when the wave is passes from one medium to another medium, here is in same medium, the light or velocity and wavelength are same. But in another, that is in different medium, that means when a light travels from one medium to other medium, then this wavelength and velocity will be changed. Velocity and wavelength will be changed. But on both sides, frequency remains constant. Frequency remains constant. So this is the most important point for the competitive exams. Here also, frequency remains constant. So the questions are always asked in exams, that which value is constant when the light is travels from one medium to other medium. So you should know that frequency doesn't change on both the sides. That is in the same side and here in the two different media. Next one is when a ray is traveling in same medium, the path is in a straight line. There is no change of the path in same medium. But in different medium, means a light passes from air to water or air to any other medium or one medium to another medium, then its path will be changed and it will be bent or it will be changed its direction, and that is called as the refraction of light. So we have to study this topic in detail in this lecture. So our first point in this chapter is monochromatic light. So here we will take monochromatic light. Now here you know where mono means single one and chrome is the color. It means that light having single frequency or single wavelength, then it is called as monochromatic light. For example, laser light, you know well, this having a single color and it is also called as monochromatic light. Then sodium vapor lamp. It emits in the form of the yellow color in practical form. Both are the examples of the single light and both are having a specific or one single frequency, and that is called as monochromatic light. Now the next point is here that when a light is incident on any interface of the media, if you consider that this is XY is the interface of the media and it is the normal, and when a light is incident obliquely like such one, when it will be incident obliquely, then some part of the light will be reflected. Here this light is reflected, so this light we called as incident ray. It will be reflected ray. But this reflection is very minimum and we called as it is a partial reflection. And after that, remaining part that is enter into the other medium and that will be bent towards the normal or away from the normal. It depends on the medium, but it will be changed its direction, and this is called as a refracted ray. Now, the point on which the ray is incident, this point, we will consider this point O, and that is the point of incidence. After that, we will use this point and these terminologies, so you should know which are these. Then it is the normal and this is the incident ray. So angle between them is that is the angle of incidence. So here we can write angle angle of incidence is angle between incident ray and normal. So it is called as angle of incidence, which is denoted by the symbol I. This angle is similar to this, as according to the laws of reflection, that is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So we can also say it is also I, and this angle, that is we call small r, that is angle of reflection or refracting angle. So this refracting angle, you see here, it is the angle between the normal and the refracted ray. So R is the angle of refraction, and that is made by refracted ray with this normal, and that is called as angle of reflection. Now we will consider there are the two mediums, in which first is we call air for our simplicity, and here we consider it is medium air, and here we will consider it is glass or water. The medium is water, or you can take any other medium rather than the air or vacuum. So here when the light is incident, then some part is reflected, but we are not to discuss about this angle of reflection. So we will take about this figure, that is when a ray is incident, then after incitation it will be reflected in the different direction. It may be towards the normal or it may be away from the normal, and it depends upon the two different situations. So first we should know what is the refraction of light. Refraction of light. So from figure you can able to say that this is a one medium, and we can say it is a transparent medium or first medium, and another is the second medium, that is this medium, and when this ray is passing from one medium to other medium, its direction changes, and that is called as refraction of light. Now there are two approaches or two cases in this. One of them is this one, and another will be such that we will take here glass and air in this side. It means that this glass air is rarer medium, means it having the velocity maximum. So this glass is when the ray is incident. Now this glass having the refractive index, we will study afterwards. Then this glass is the denser medium, and this air is the rarer medium. On the other side, this air is rarer medium, and this medium water is the denser medium. So here when the ray of light is passing from rarer medium to denser medium, then the ray will be change its direction but towards the normal. That is the main point you have to remember. But when a ray of light is this incident on the surface of the rarer medium from the denser medium, then it will be refract and change its direction, but that is away from the normal. So this angle of incidence and this angle of refraction. So you can see that here the angle of refraction is less than the angle of incidence. But in this case, angle of refraction is greater than the angle of incidence. So when the light is bends towards the normal and when the light bends away from the normal, that is the important point you should understand from these both the figures.